with eliminating things that harm you on a daily basis. And purpose in life is an alignment, and not everyone's called to this. Everyone's purpose is a little bit different, but if you're being called to be better, then that's part of your purpose, I believe, 100%. And that's what I'm here to show people. My message won't hit everybody. Maybe you want to be an artist, maybe you want to be something, but it all starts with, first and foremost, eliminating those vices. What up, Tony? You know, it starts off with eliminating those vices and getting yourself to have some sort of clarity. That will give you clarity. I'm good, brother. How you been, my brother? How you been, bro? How you been? How's life? You know, that's what gives you clarity in a sense. Oh, man. What's up? Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck, bro. Good, bro. Good, bro. Good rapper. Up and at it, bro. Up and at it. We've been up and at it. You know? We're making breakfast. We're doing some push-ups in between breakfast. Clean out this fucking fridge. This, that, this, that, this, that. Teaching, coaching, you know how it is. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, fam? Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. This, that. Yeah. I'm on here earlier than normal, but it's okay. It's part of life. Good morning, fam. Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias. Yeah, sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Oh, I love this song, actually. Give me this song. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, top of the fucking morning. You were, what do you do for work, dog? Good morning, brother. Bro, I'm a coach, bro. I'm a mindset training nutrition coach. Question, do you model? I don't. Thank you, though. I'm a mindset training nutrition coach, brother. I run a coaching business, bro. I help people get rid of their vices. I also run also have a community base that's their number one mission is to help people stop their vices, whether it's drinking, drugs, pornography, overeating, or procrastination. And the link is in my bio for that community. All right. My sole purpose is to help people be in alignment with their purpose in life. That's it. And your purpose, the way you're in alignment is getting rid of everything that gets you the three lowest emotions: guilt, shame, and regret. If we stop doing the things that cause us so much guilt, so much shame, so much regret, you're gonna have clarity, you're gonna have peace, you're gonna have gratitude, you're gonna have joy, you're gonna have abundance, because now you're not doing things that make you feel so fucking shitty. The alcohol, the drugs, the pornography, the overeating, and the procrastinating. When you do all five of these, you regress in life. You only take steps back. You don't progress. On the contrary, if you work on your health, if you get closer to God, if you give the world what you wish to receive, if you make the world a better place by becoming a better source of energy, your life in return becomes better. So I'm on a mission to help people, especially men, become better role models by getting rid of the vices that cause them to live in such low states of frequency, to live in such low states. Talk about peptides. I don't fuck with peptides. Fuck peptides. Sleeping with women count? Yeah, if you're having meaningless sex like I used to, forget about it. You're just giving energy away with no real intention. There's no intention in that. The only intention is to please yourself. Think about that. When you sleep around with different women, you're just chasing your own pleasure. You're not looking to build something with somebody. You're not looking to actually create. You're just looking to consume lust. I chased lust for a very long time. Trust me, man, I've chased lust. I'm an attractive man. I have charisma. I've done the whole lusting thing. It's not worth it, man. I've done the drinking. I've done the drugs. Done the pornography, lusting. I've done the procrastinating. And all these things just make us feel there's no peace inside. There's massive internal chaos. There's stress. There's worry. There's doubt. There's fear. There's anxiety. There's depression. All of that comes from not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So what I've done is build a community based on we need to have alignment. We need to have daily discipline. It's raising your baseline level of discipline. So in my community, which is in the link is in the bio, the whole thing is it's called a discipline hour. Every day for 1 hour, we do something, whether it's a small task, maybe it's 30 minutes to an hour. Every single day we do something that raises your baseline level of discipline. Because discipline is the key to success. Being able to say no to what hurts you. Right? Would you agree? Like, discipline is the key to success. You know? Instructions not clear. I love it. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, you beautiful people. You might hate on me, but it's okay. You know, I have the TikTok, I have YouTube, I have I'm going live on two. Does that make sense, right? So my purpose is to constantly bring this level of awareness to your life. It's this level of awareness because we all deal with that. We all deal with these level of emotions. I started doing my chores every day to get more discipline. Yeah, you can do that, bro. You can start off by simply waking up earlier. You wake up earlier, you're already doing something difficult. You're starting your day off with a massive amount of gratitude when you wake up earlier. I tell people, you want to fucking run your day, right? If you want to run your day, wake up earlier. That's the first. If you do the first thing you do is wake up fucking early, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you are already doing something very difficult, which sets you up for the next thing in life, next thing in your day. Well, all right, cool. So I woke up early. Cool. What's next? Well, let me get into some reading. Let me become smarter. If you're not getting smarter, you're getting dumber. I'm a college dropout, but I read every single fucking day. Right? Every single day I fucking read because I'm either getting smarter or we're getting dumber. Especially if you're just scrolling on the fucking phone all day long. You're literally getting smarter or dumber every day depending on what you do. So every day you wake up early, then we go right into some reading, whether it's scripture, whether it's quotes, whether it's a good book, whatever it might be. And then from there you go into your workout. Then you go into working on your body. You work on it, whether it's a 15-minute workout, 30-minute workout, hour workout, whatever it might be, you do something hard. So 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins. By the time it's fucking 6 a.m., you got 3 wins. You feel good about yourself. Like you've done more than most people fucking do. You've done more than what you were doing 2 days ago. Think about what that does to you mentally. Think about what that does to your self-esteem, your self-respect, your level of self-love. Like you're having massive levels of self-investment. You're taking care of, you're working harder on yourself than you do in your job at that moment. And in return, you become more valuable in life. Your life is simply a reflection of who you are. You know, like I've learned in my own life, whenever I've been working out for 19 years. I'm 31. I started working out when I was 12 years old. Before then, I had low self-esteem. I lacked confidence. I was living in fear. I didn't feel like I belonged because I got bullied at school. Working out. Once I found working out, somebody taught me how to work out. My mom didn't work out. My dad didn't work out. They didn't know about nutrition, so I didn't come from a family. Who worked out. But I was playing baseball and I saw a friend of mine who had this beautiful girlfriend. I'm like, bro, I want that. I want that girlfriend, right? He has to be doing something right because I don't have a girlfriend. So I went up to him. I go, can you teach me to do what you do? He's like, yeah. His dad worked out. This is why it's so fucking important. If you're a fucking father, and you don't fucking work out, you're doing your fucking sons a disservice. You're doing your fucking sons a disservice. Right? He looked great because his father worked out. And so his father taught him how to work out. And so I went up to him and, bro, can you teach me to do what you do? He said, yeah. I went over to his house a couple of days later. He taught me how to do sit-ups, bicep curls, and push-ups. From there, I got a little calendar, a 90-day calendar, right? From this machine called the Perfect Push-Up. And it had a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And I started following the beginner. So every night, I moved to Colombia for 3 months. I started working out every single night while my grandma watched her little novellas, her little soap operas. Every single night, I'd fucking bust out this little calendar. All right, 20 push-ups, 25 sit-ups. Okay, cool. And I would start. And slowly but surely, I started to build my confidence. I started to see myself, feel good about myself at 12 years old. And then I started hanging out with different guys. Different girls started paying attention to me. I was living in Colombia. In Colombia, it's different. Like we had no fucking iPads. We had no iPhones. We were just running around like little kids. And I would hang out with the girls. I hang out with the guys. And I felt like I gained a new life. I felt confident. I felt good about myself. I had friends. Girls liked me. So when I came back to the States, like everything in my life changed. I had a level of, I was proud of myself. So when I get a lot of people like, oh, I have social anxiety, you're just not really happy with who you are. Right? You're just not, social anxiety comes from, you're just not happy to present yourself. Right? Like if you are happy with how you're holding yourself, how you're behaving, then you're not afraid of meeting people. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Alex. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Alex. But if you're constantly drinking, if you need to drink liquid, I call it liquid courage, liquid confidence. You need to drink because you need to feel loose, like you don't really care. because you care about what people think about you, because you're not really happy with the way you think about yourself. Every single day, every time, right? Every time that you lie to yourself, you don't wake up early, you don't get that workout in, you eat like shit, you skip the workout, you're not really happy with your job, you're not progressing financially, you're not getting closer to God, you're not spiritually feeding your spirit, then of course you're not happy with who you are. You know, you're just lying to yourself, you're falling short, and it's all you. It's all you. That's all under your control. How you show up is all up to you. So when you meet people, you're shy or you're anxious because, like, in the back of your head, what did they find out? What did they find out how much of a liar I am? What did they find out how much, like, I've been eating like shit, or I've been like watching porn, or how much I'm not making as much money? Like, all these insecurities come up because you're just not doing what you said you were gonna do. But in return, if you do the things you said you were gonna do, man, you are just proud of who you are. And you're more than happy to meet people. Nice to meet you, because now you have more to give. I can get on this camera and speak this way because it's 8 o'clock, 8, 7, 6, 5. I've been up for 5 hours. I woke up at 3 o'clock. I read scripture. I talked to the girl that I'm talking to. I went and I did my burpees. I taught my community. I held a burpees class in my Doberman's community, which is the link is in the bio. I did 123 burpees. I walked my dog. I made a podcast. Now I'm here giving you guys the energy that I gained from this morning's discipline. I'm only giving you what I cultivated in the last 5 hours. I cultivated energy, and now I'm giving it to you. You can't give what you don't have. That's why people who aren't kind don't really have kindness. They have hate. People only give you what they have. And my eggs are gonna burn soon. So, nice to meet you. My name's Alex. Where's my eggs? Where's my water? Where's my coffee? Where's my motherfucking thing? I like that song. Yeah. Stop doing streams, my boy. Nah. Where's everyone? Appreciate it. Well, what's going on? Chorizo ever at breakfast for you? Sometimes. Actually, I had that the other day. Yeah, 100%. And if this is and this is what you want to improve on, again, you can go check out. You don't have to join, but check out the link in my bio. Check out the Dobermans. Then this is what I'm about. My goal with that is to help people overcome your vices. Let me just get you sober, motherfucker. I get you sober, your life automatically gets better. Everything in your life gets better the minute you get sober and you build that confidence. You get sober and you build that confidence through daily habits, but only for men. This is only for men because I'm only helping men. Same thing for you. What's it called? Need a wife, bro. I'll get a wife soon. Don't worry about it. I'm not rushing that. That's on God's time. Right? That's on God's time. Yeah, that's it, man. If you drop you drop the alcohol, you drop the drugs, you drop the pornography, you drop the overeating and the procrastinating, and you align yourself with your daily habits that get you closer to becoming better, physically better, mentally better, and spiritually better, guess what? Everything around you becomes better. How great would your life be if you became a man that you're proud of? Think about the type of woman you would attract as a man if you're proud of who the fuck you are. If you're a man who has respectable habits, if you're a man who respects his word, if you're a man that looks fit, mentally has wisdom, right? Because it's great that you look phenomenal, add the wisdom, then you're spiritually inclined. Think about the type of person you're attracting into your soul. Because your vibe attracts your tribe. Always remember this. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Every time you drink, every time you overeat, every time you do the drugs, every time you watch the porn, every time you procrastinate, you're vibrating at a different state of frequency. You're vibrating at a very low state. When you're speaking negative about yourself, when you're speaking negative about somebody, you're vibrating low. You're not vibrating here. So think about the people you attract in your life. The people you have in your life are simply a byproduct of your vibration, of who you're being. You can't attract what you're not. Now we're gonna eat a macro-friendly meal. This will be our sixth win. This will be our sixth win of the morning, right? This will be the sixth win of our morning. We're gonna get a macro-friendly meal. We're We're gonna do 4 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, and about maybe 70 grams of cream of rice with some blueberries. So I know exactly what's going in my body, so I can feel good, I can not be bloated, I can not be lethargic, and I can have energy. That's the thing, control what's in your control. You know, control what you can control. Control your food. If you eat something and it makes you feel good, you're gonna do good. But if you eat something and then it makes you feel guilty in 30 minutes, an hour, you're only making things worse for yourself. Looking for the boss. I wish my wife was here, right? Where's she at? Anyways, yeah. That's the biggest thing, man. These are what's in our control. How we eat, what we do with our body. And if you feel strong, you feel good. You want the biggest thing we're after is fucking energy. You want to have energy. People, when you're negative, negativity drains your energy, positivity gives you energy. When you have a good perspective of life, when you feel good about yourself, when you have an outcome, when you have a really good goal that you want to go for in life. That's another thing. What excites you as we get older in life, it's very easy to get bogged down by life's responsibilities. You've lost your spark because you've lost sight of the bigger goal. You've lost sight of something bigger than just the day-to-day things. The day-to-day actions might not have as much intention in your life simply because you don't really have something you're working towards that's bigger than where you're at. That's what we have to really, that's what I would tell anyone to focus on. Focus on creating something. Focus, that's why I said watch the notes. Fuck no, bro, I'm 31, bro. It's never too late. You're only too old when you're dead. You're only too old when you're dead. You still have life. You still have breath in your lungs. You still have a beating fucking heart. Like, that's how you gotta look at it. Motherfucker, it ain't over until I say it's over. Like, that's how you gotta look at it. When you look at it from that perspective, forget about it. Anything's possible at that point. But you have to stop these limiting beliefs. Get around people who are doing more in life and you will do more. Get around people who are doing the bare minimum, you're gonna do the bare minimum. You know, everyone talks about, oh, you're the average of your 4 friends. Motherfucker, who are your friends? I went to Florida. Ocala, how should I do this? You fucking pick up your stuff and move, bro. Ocala's like 30 minutes from me. Yeah, bro, pick up your stuff and move. That's it. I'm old, I'm 38, I'm still pushing through. You're not old, Lala. Oh, you're not fucking old, you're 38. My grandma is fucking 87. You are my friend now. Humanity the planet have no respect. I'm talking to TikTok live. This kind is great to God and mankind. Okay, bro, Mr. Negative. I'm in Samara Beach. I know where that is. My buddy got married near there. I went to a wedding last year. Started. The end gone. Yeah. It's when you put yourself in a position to make yourself proud, that's how everything starts to vibrate off that. I'm telling you, man. Like, you start to stack these small wins, you start to feel good about yourself, because that's what we're all after. We're all after just to feel good about ourselves, to feel proud. You know, they say like one of the deadly sins is like pride, but I don't agree with that. I believe that you need to be proud of yourself to move forward in life and to help other people. And you're proud of yourself by doing things that are just difficult. It doesn't matter what people think about you. What matters is what you really think about yourself. And when you fall short of the things that you said you were going to do, you feel like shit. And every time you turn to the vice, you're seeking happiness in the same place that you lose it. You're seeking to feel better in a place that every single time you go to it only makes you feel worse after. So you're borrowing happiness from tomorrow. So you're constantly living in debt. You understand that? The alcohol, the drugs, the pornography, the procrastinating, and the overeating. Right? Oh, man. My mind's like, I will make it peaceful because I'm with the person I want to be with. If I'm with the person I want to be with, and we're positive, I will create positivity and I will make more money. Fuck it, dude. That's what I tell myself. I'm not going to speak to something negative. Oh, no, I'm making money. Okay, chase it. Pursue it, man. Pursue your best. You research. All right. All right, let me see. Oh, CT's back, right? Let me just get rid of some fucking bad people here. I need to get rid of selfishness, especially how that how family. Yeah, brother. Of course, you gotta be like, it's not about you. It's not about you. How you show up, bro. It's not about you. It's about the people you care about. A good document on monosphere. I don't know what that is, but thanks. Let me know. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, man, it's every time you go towards those pleasures, you're just looking to please yourself. You're not setting a better example, And it always comes down to this, right? It always comes down, it's like, I know what I have to do, but I just don't do it. Right? I see a lot of people say that. I know what to do, I just don't do it. It's going to come down to fear. It's going to always come down to fear. Fear is what stops you. You don't have enough faith. Because you know what to do, but you're not doing it. You know you should work out, but you don't do it. This is the fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's too hard? What if I waste my time? What if people start to criticize me? So you know what to do, but there's fear in your way. You're more scared of what people are going to think. What if it's not going to work? What if I'm going to waste my time? What if it's too hard? And because of that, you rather stay where you are in your comfort zone, even though you don't like where you're at. So you rather stay where you are than do something that, yeah, there might be some things that come with it, but that can potentially change your life. And that's why you're not really happy with where you're at. A lot of people are not happy because simply you're not doing what you know you should be doing, because you don't have enough faith. The more you live in fear, the more you live the closer you are to the devil. That's why I believe most people are not close to God, because you're acting more out of fear. The most repeated phrase in the Bible is "be not afraid," because he literally tells us the more afraid you are, the closer you live to the devil. If you truly believe in God, you will take more risk. You will take more action. People who take more action believe more in God than people who just go to church and pray. If you pray and you still live comfortable, you still live in fear, you're praying to God, but you're listening to the devil. Because the devil's biggest weapon is fear. It's the curse of comfort. And he makes you think that you're okay. One more week, I'll start next week, I'll start tomorrow, just one more drink, just one slice of pizza, it's not that bad, let me go later. The curse of comfort. Denial is the devil's delight. If all this sounds familiar, you're not speaking with God, you're speaking more with the devil. Understand that. He is our biggest enemy. God's trying to help us. He wants us to live in faith. He wants you to have more faith. But you live closer to the devil than you do with God. You believe more in God. You believe in God, but you listen more to the devil. That's it. Today, if you want to get closer to God, do something that you're scared of. Because now you're not acting out of the devil, you're acting out of God. You're ultimately saying, okay, God, I'm going to do this. Like, I believe in you more than I believe in him. But if you skip that workout, if you go to the vices, if you don't do what you know you should be doing, then you don't believe in God. Actions prove more than words. Yeah, because I've been there. I've been in your shoes. I know what it's like to put it off and put it off and put it off. Right? But to put it off, how do you get through it? Get around someone who's constantly pushing. You're listening to me and it's making you think. You get inside my community, we actually put action, we discipline you. So if you actually want to change, go and join the community. Because if this makes sense to you, then the message is for you. I'm not speaking from within, I'm not speaking from me, I'm speaking from above. I just report above. I'm just reporting above. If any of this makes sense to you and it's clicking and it feels like I'm talking to your soul, it's because I am. Because everything I did this morning led me to this situation right now. Everything I did this morning, all the sacrifices I made this morning, all the work I put in this morning led me to speak to you right now. That's why I'm flowing. It's coming from above. It's not coming from me. I'm not a good writer. I'm not a good speaker. I'm just simply a good listener. That's all I have. I'll check it out on Facebook. Oh fuck! What the fuck is this? Jesus.
How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
How are you?
I don't know who you are.
One match, bro. One match, if you want.
No, I'm good, brother.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida, my man.
I live in Pakistan, but I'm coming to move in America, New York, U.S. I have a family in America who's from new business in America.
Well, one of my good friends actually lives in. One of my good friends is actually from Pakistan. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. One of my really good friends.
One and then big match.
No. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Oh my God, how am I fucking out of here?
Are you scared? Are you scared to me?
No, brother. I got other things.
Why you got so much followers? Are you scared to pick me?
I got an idea.
I'm at 2 million followers. 2 millions.
I got an idea. Let me get rid of powerful words, Alex. Of course. What is purpose really? Purpose is doing things with intention. That's what I believe. Right? I believe that purpose is really with intention. I need to fucking realize how to do that. I'll follow you on Facebook. But yeah, Liz, I'll check out Facebook in a second. We keep moving forward. And lying in your throat is crazy. You got a frightful neck. Yeah, I like it. Honestly, I mean, for me, my biggest thing was like, if I'm gonna put tattoos on my body, it's because I want them. It's like anything. It's like if I wanted to build my body the way I wanted to build it, that's what I wanted. And like that's what you need to. I need to learn how to like exit out of certain people, because like people always ask to join my live, but I always decline it, and apparently I accepted on this one. So I'll work on that. Alex, I'm actually learning a lot here. Yeah, bro, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. What I need to do is I need to take some of these topics and I need to make YouTube videos about it, because obviously I like going live. I like going live a lot more just because it's more in person, you know? It's a lot more in person. So for me, I do my best when it's just like, because when you do videos, there's nothing wrong with videos. But like this is raw and truth. Like I can't cut, I can't edit. Everything just comes from, you either have it or you don't have it. That's the way I look at it. When it comes to like speaking, you either have it or you don't have it. And you can build up to it. I always didn't speak this way, but I build myself up. I'm being motivation. Yeah, and that's all it is. I've just taken all the beatings I've had in my life, and I've been able to still stay resilient, still come back up. And if it wasn't for working out, I really wouldn't have this. If it wasn't for working out, if it wasn't for the mentors that I've had in my life. And I think that I don't think people really understand that, and that I should speak more about that. You know, we love hearing yourself talk. No, I love giving people the things that have helped me through my life, because this is what I needed. I grew up listening to a lot of motivational speakers. When I was 15, 16, 17 years old, I would listen to Les Brown, Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would listen to a lot of different motivational speakers, because in those times I just needed hope. I needed someone to push me. I needed people to believe in me. And I think the best thing you can ever give someone is inspiration and hope. It's like, I can get through this. I can get through this. And so that's why I like to get on here and build myself to like give you the inspiration, give you the hope, and then give you the daily habits needed for you to get through whatever you're going through, whether it's a breakup, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, whether it's feeling lost in life. You know, that's my goal. You know, like, I've been trying to get back into God lately, and I'm grateful I've been introduced to so many people who hit me more and help me. Yeah, go away. If you want to get closer to God, my best advice, what's helped me, I would say get the book Jesus Calling. Jesus Calling, right? Listen to good on music, by the way. What's up, guys? Jesus Calling, and just read one passage a day. It'll help you get closer to God. It helped me. I read that book for almost 3 years straight. I don't have it anymore. But I read that book for 3 years straight, and it really helped me get closer to God. And it was simply just building a relationship with Him. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Because all that book tells you is just beautiful things about how much God loves you. And I tell people, the biggest mistake people have is thinking that you have to be perfect to come to God. I came to God because I kept fucking up. I came to God because I kept fucking up. I kept hitting rock bottom and rock bottom. I kept doing the things I thought were right, but turns out they weren't. I'm like, all right, you know what, dude? Like, I've tried my fucking way. I'm just gonna try your way this time. Okay? Like, I need to let me go for here. Like, I didn't go to church and find a God. God wasn't shoved down my throat. Wasn't raised like Catholic or Christian. I went to church like 4 times when I was a little kid, but that's it. You know, that's it. Nothing like I had to find Him myself. I had to go through the journey myself. I had to go through my ups and downs and find Him, and I think that's one of the best ways to find Him. You know? Sometimes you find it because you lose all hope in certain things. You're like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna put my hope in now? I'm like, well, you know, but I only really started to believe more in God when I realized how much He loved me. You know? Good night from Australia. 100% false. Yeah, 100%. That's it. Have more faith and fear, and always remember this. Always remember this. If you can imagine the worst, You might as well imagine the best. It's just harder to imagine the best, but that's where faith comes in. That's why he says, have the faith the size of a mustard seed. Have faith the size of a mustard seed. You don't need a lot of faith. You don't need a lot of faith. You just need a faith the size of a mustard seed. And you'll find them. I wish I never found them. It took me years to accept to say his name. I realized that he was with me the whole time. I didn't think he was. Yeah, he's always in there. Many of your friends are great as kids. Yeah, I mean, he's within you. God's within you. He's not really like this imaginary person. He's actually within you. You have a soul. If you believe in your soul, if you believe you have a soul, then you believe in God, because we have a soul. Of course, but that's why what I'm doing, man. That's why I do what I do, because I know it helps people, because it's helped me. Everything I tell you guys is what's helped me. Everything I'm telling you, everything I'm preaching, everything I'm saying is only because it's helped me, and I've tried and tested it. You know, and it's what keeps me in alignment with who I want to be and keeps me peace. What's up, yo, Bolton? What's up, Mama? How are you? Let me finish these eggs. Take her back with your clothes and leave your keys by the door. But she never learned something she no more. Never should listen to the serpent. You shut yourself in the foot again. Take a sign of faith and leave your pride at the door. Never should listen to the serpent. In the foot again. Or just make some eggs. You know, it's like just the discipline. Turn straight, close, look faded. Mind is tired, the body's tired. Guess what comes out? The soul, the spirit. And that's what I've learned. I learned this from Wes, and I've tried to test it. Oh, gonna prove me change with him. Okay, cool, nice, awesome, beautiful. Please pray for me. Estoy pasando por unas cosas muy fuertes. Gracias. Ruti, prayer is great. I will pray for you, right? But at the end of the day, do the work. Like, did you work out yesterday? Did you grab your meals? Did you open up your scripture? Like, you're going through difficult things, but at the end of the day, it's adversity introduces you to who you really are. And adversity is one of the best things, because it's making you change the way you do things. Text those that are walking with God. A lot of those are in the live show. Exactly. He even up those angels, sending them. Yeah, of course, man. But like, the devil also attacks us in a certain. What up, woke Illuminati? How are you, Bubble? You know, like. Thanks for the speech needed, of course. I'm not just, and if you enjoyed the speech, I'm telling you, bro, go click the link in my bio and just take out the community, man. Because if you needed that speech only came from the fact that I did the work to gain the knowledge, right? The speech came and it touched you because, wow, it makes sense. But it's like, if you don't take that and use that and apply it to your life, it means nothing. It means nothing. All this wisdom means nothing if it's not applied to your life. That's why the biggest thing is, like, you have all this information and yet no one's really changing their life. You have all these workouts, you have all this nutrition, yet people are still fucking overweight. You're still out of shape, you're still not working out. Because it means nothing to learn and not apply. You're just having mental masturbation. Take the wisdom and apply it. And that's what I do in my community. It's not just about you gain the wisdom and you actually retain the wisdom when you take it, you put it into action by doing daily discipline acts, daily positive acts that help you improve your mind, body, and soul. 12 eggs? No, 4 whole eggs, 210 grams of egg whites. How much cream of rice do I have? I don't know if I have much. I have to eat a bagel. I don't really want it. Where is he gonna go to? Yeah. It's commitment, man. It's commitment. You're either committed or you're not committed. You know. Stop talking so weird. No, because it's coming from above. It's not coming from me. Because I feel people's pain. Right? Their pain, my pain. It's all the same. And this is what's helped me get through the pain. And the thing is, what the mistake people are making, they're sidelining the pain. The pain you're going through is meant to make you grow. There's never, you can't get to growth without pain. Okay? You ever played soccer? No, soccer's like my least favorite sport. Coach, let's get it. Say, what's up? What's up, Bubba? How are you? You know? Take them back with your clothes. I don't know how much cream or rice I have. We're gonna find out though. You have 9 spots left before you go to work. Every single day we have a daily win. We have a daily win. Yeah, this is good for my gut. Good morning. Good morning, Christy. Just start basic. Just start small, and then we work our way up there. Start small. Arm review possible for what? Thought Fashion didn't want to spam this, so yeah. Dude. So here's the thing, right? So let's bring it back to the basics. You're asking about, right? You're asking about fasting. So let's bring it back to the basic of everything, right? So when you're trying to build your body, you're trying to build something you enjoy. You want to lose body fat, you want to build muscle, you want to feel and look good when you take your shirt off. What is the foundation of building that? What is the foundation? Like, if you want a car to go, you need to put fucking gas in it, okay? You want to put gas in it. Before you fucking go anywhere, you got to make sure there's gas in the fucking car. Like, it doesn't matter if the wheels work, the engine works, if there's no gas, you ain't going nowhere. So, the foundation of really building that body, he's talking about intermittent fasting, which is food, is understanding the 3 macros. The 3 macros that give you the body that you want. Protein, carbs, and fats. Protein builds muscle. Every time you see someone with a good body, anytime you see someone with something good, whether it's arms, biceps, back, whatever it might be, legs, it's because they're eating a good amount of protein. Carbs and fats are the gas for the engine. If you overeat those, you're gonna gain body fat. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have a limited amount, a certain amount of each one of them every single day, and everyone's different. Everyone's different. So that's the foundation. Protein builds muscle, carbs and fats give you energy. When you eat too much of carbs and fats, that's when you spill over and you put on body fat. When you eat the right amount on a daily basis, you have enough energy to get your workouts in and you don't put on body fat. Okay? That's a lot of work tracking all 3. At one point, my brother, you couldn't tie your shoes. At one point, you couldn't fucking read. At one point, you couldn't fucking speak. At one point, you couldn't fucking drive a car. At one point, you didn't even know where a girl's holes were. Okay? Everything at first is difficult, but you learn. Okay? Unless you just want to stay dumb forever. See, in this life, you either get smart or you get dumb. At one point, you couldn't fucking walk. So yes, as you get older in life, you either keep learning or you stay stagnant. That's it. And that's the biggest issue with most people, is that you stay stagnant because you are afraid to learn. You're afraid to fail. You're afraid to look dumb. And really, who's losing in life? Because you don't have the body you want, you don't like the way you look, you don't like the way you feel, and you're over here like, oh, that's hard. No, you know what's hard? Not being able to look in the mirror and smile. You know what's hard? Not being able to take a photo and be proud of what you see. You know what's hard? Walking around not wearing what you want to wear. You pick your heart. You pick what you're going to sacrifice. No, because I need you guys, right? I need this. Right? One of my clients said, you deserve success, you're so consistent. I need you guys. Because it's like a man without a purpose chases pleasure. My purpose is to give what I receive. It's called self-transcendence. There's only so much. I can do for myself. Okay? There's only so much. I get fulfillment. I get joy and love from giving what I've learned in my life and helping you apply it to your life so you can improve. From there, that's where I see my success. Let me screen rise real quick. So it should be free. I give a lot of free stuff, I give a lot of free stuff. A lot of my content is free, right? But you have to pay. The more you pay, the more the attention you pay, right? It pays to pay attention, right? People that I've worked with that have invested in me, their lives have dramatically changed. Think about L, right? Right? L, think about how much you listen to me. How much have you really actually applied the stuff I have, right? A lot of people can listen to me, but they don't apply it because it's not costing them anything. When you pay for something, I'm gonna fucking make sure I don't miss out on this. I'm gonna make sure. That's why when you pay, you actually get more out of things. Because you're putting something that you don't want to lose, something that you worked for. Sometimes people don't really care about their time. You know, people will use their time like it's nothing. Like they have endless amounts of it. Yeah. Of course. You can check out, there's two of them, right? There's the Doberman's Den, which is $29 a month, which is the community based on one mission, is to get you sober, to kill your vices. Whether it's drinking, with drugs, pornography, procrastination, or alcohol, or overeating. That's the first one. That's the community I'm building. And then there's that one-on-one, which is like a 3-month program for about $5,000, where I take you under my wing and I personally coach you on a daily basis for 3 months. And it's like a massive transformation, mind, body, and soul, daily communication, daily. And so that's where you see the biggest drop in your body fat, your mind, your everything. It's like wisdom. It's like you work really close to me personally. So that's that one. So it's like there's two of them, right? You have the one-on-one privates with me, and then you have the community that I'm building. He's by the door. So you won't see no more. Never should have. Yeah, home. Get out of here. Let me make this cream and rice. I think there should be at least. But you're never gonna touch it no more. Never should listen. Come on, let's go out. Come on, get out of here. There's so many gay people on here. Come on here. We're out of cream of rice. This is cream of rice. This is another carbohydrate. Sometimes I either do cream of rice or I do a bagel, right? So I either do cream of rice or I do a bagel. Sometimes I do Gerber, right? Sometimes I'll do Gerber. So there's like different types of carbohydrates I have, right? So I either do Gerber, I'll either do a bagel, but these are just, this is oatmeal, this is this is rice, and this is just bread. So I'll either do one of these 3 at times. Where's he gonna go to? Who does that go to? Sections faded, clothes up. Might do that in like half a bagel. They're so real. I love baby. Yeah, they're really good, baby. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're really great. It's really good to digest. What's a great high fiber to go to with high protein meal? Dude, I really don't focus on fiber as much. I eat a lot of rice. Chia seeds. And leave your kids by the door. And we'll just drink water from here. And so remember this, right? So throughout your day today, if you can focus on your water, if you can focus on your thoughts, if you can focus on the outcome you want, you will start to attract that in your life. Like you're just being better. That's all we're doing. We're just like, I'm gonna be better today. And because you're better, everything around you gets better. When you have a more positive, outgoing, ambitious attitude and an attitude of gratitude, your life changes. Try this today. Try this today. Today, just be so thankful for everything. You hit a red light. I'm so fucking thankful I hit this red light. Fuck yeah. Like, change your attitude. I'm stuck in traffic. How fascinating. I'm in traffic. You know, it sounds crazy. But what's the alternative? Man, fucking traffic. This is bullshit. Okay. You're still in traffic. Ain't changed nothing. It's like, wow, traffic. How fascinating this is. Let me listen to Alex's podcast. Go listen to my podcast. I'm in traffic. I might as well get smarter. While everyone out here is fucking complaining, I'm going to be smarter. I'm going to listen to Alex's podcast. Done. Watch your birds on my feet. Get out of here. You're going to make me spend $5K. Bro, it'll be the fucking best 5K you ever spend. Look at God, yeah. Right? It'll be the best 5K you ever make. Imagine after 3 months, you sound like me, you look like me, and you have the fucking the mindset of this, bro. Right? That's the way I look at it. I get you under my wing. Let me fucking show you let me show you the way. You're calling with collab. Because I don't know. I don't know collab like that. I don't really like what he stands for. I don't like what that guy Clav stands for. He does drugs, bro. What do you mean? Why would I collaborate with someone that does drugs? He has to fucking do cocaine to just fucking function. That's bullshit. You know? Like, how beautiful would it be for you to be able to function soberly? Alright, bro, what if you don't fit in, but you see people having multiple groups of friends? You don't have to fit in. You create your own people, dude. That's it, bro. Let me put it this way, right? So, Kyron, like, start your own fucking content, bro. That's the most beautiful thing. You think I fit in everywhere? Fuck no, dude. I don't fit in everywhere. No way. I create people. I create followers. I lead the way. I'm gonna say that I'm very concerned about, seriously. If there's a topic, what's up, Draco? How are you? You gonna bust out another 20 push-ups, bro? Is peptides cheating? I don't think it's cheating, but like we've been able to do it without it. You get 5 good ones. Yeah, you attract who you are. You're too old for this shit. No, you never, bro. Never. It's called running a business, bro. No, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the most beautiful thing you can do. Is that you can create your own thing. You don't have to fit in. You can create something new. It's because we don't know the long-term side effects. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So there's no point, bro. You can get shredded without them. You just might need help. And you can always invest for help, bro. Hey, long time no see. What's up, XO? How are you? Cava or Chipotle, bro? Oh, fuck, bro. I don't know, man. Chipotle? Fucking Chipotle. I don't know, dude. What's Cava? Cava? Is that Cava bar? I don't know, dude. I guess Chipotle. You have 2 choices, brother. You have either the $29 a month for the community. You can start there. All depends on your needs too, or you can do the one-on-one with me, right? Good stuff. Save money to have you as my trainer. How long are you saving for? Cava is better than Chipotle. What? What the fuck's Cava? Do I feel missing out on things on what people do? I'm 23, bro. You're 23, bro. Who gives a how to move out this summer? Any tips? Yeah, you do it, bro. You do it. I had $2,000, right? $2,000, right? $2,000. I went from West Palm Beach all the way to fucking California, all right? From West Palm Beach, Florida, all the way to California on $2,000 in my Toyota Corolla. And I lived on some man's couch for 1 week. And then I got myself an apartment, pretty much a room, like 2 weeks later. So what's the tips? You fucking do it and you figure it out as you go on the way, bro. The path illuminates as you walk it. You must walk with faith, not fear. Don't think, well, what if this happens? What if, think about, even if that happens, what if God actually provides the way for me? What if I land a really good place? I meet some cool ass people? Shit, if you're gonna think about the worst, you might as well think about the best. It takes the same amount of effort and they both don't even exist yet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my dog. He's on the couch right now. Yeah, like just make the date. Just make the date and make it happen. Don't look back. You'll realize that when all you need to do is get the ball rolling. And you see that God, the universe, starts to work in your favor. Because the universe and God's thinking, fuck, that motherfucker's moving with courage. That motherfucker is moving with bravery. He's brave. He has courage. So the world is going to help you out. Fear holds you back. And yes, fear might seem like it might feel comfortable. It's safe, but you're losing so much life. You're losing in the long run. By having courage, worst case scenario, you sleep in your car. Worst case scenario, you sleep in your car. But as long as you get to wake up the next day, you still have 24 hours to make something happen. And that's the way I looked at it. That's the way I looked at it. Yeah, I might be sleeping in my car, but you know what? I'm living life. I'm on an adventure. What a great adventure. How fascinating. I wake up, I brush my teeth. When I lived in California, I lived in my car for a few days. I woke up, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, cool, let me get my toothbrush. I got my gallon of water. I put fucking water in my toothbrush. I started brushing my teeth. I'm like, okay, cool, what am I gonna do today? I gotta go do this, I gotta go do this. Okay, cool, I can fucking make money somehow, some way. Talk to people, I can make it happen. But wow, there's endless amounts of opportunity today. Let me get a little meal, let me get a can of tuna, let me buy some breakfast. Okay, cool, what's the next step? Because you know that God is on your side when you're taking more risk. Because you're showing faith. Kava chicken bowl has 35 grams of protein. Definitely check out Kava. I keep thinking Kava is like drugs. We talk about journal. It's a heavy debate on many people think differently, but seriously, for the people that need and want to know, does journal on me? I don't know if it does, brother. I never really had that. How can I stay spiritually strong, protect my peace, and respond wisely to conflict, negativity within my home, my family, when I'm out in public? By becoming more positive, by having more things to be positive about. Brother, if you don't wake up early, if you don't read scripture, if you don't work out, if you don't take care of your body, what is there to be positive about? Tell me. If you're not proud of the fact that you woke up early, if you're not proud of the fact that you read some scripture and got closer to God, if you're not proud of the fact that you got a good workout in there, if you're not proud that you ate something that's going to benefit you, then of course you're not going to be positive. What's there to be positive about? So you have to create positivity through your actions. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. I feel good about myself. But if you wake up, you're like, okay, well, I'm in this negative house. I don't want to really be here. You live in your family. The fact that you live with your family, the fact that you're not fucking homeless, that's another thing too. It's very ungrateful. Yeah, your family might be negative. Then move the fuck out. Right? Like, then move the fuck out. Creatine, yeah, I take creatine here and there. I'm not worried about your stool. Playboy's not. We're trying to get better. Where is he at? It's okay. Nelly, you can also follow me on Instagram, the Alex Duenas. Happiness is a fucking choice. 100%. Right? So understand that. Like, if you're not happy with where you live, get the fuck out. My family's this, you're living there, get the fuck out. You always have a choice. You have a choice to stay or leave every single fucking day. There's that 1% option. Yeah. Yeah, but it hasn't always been like this. Like, there's days where I fucking hate life. Okay? There's days where I don't like how certain things are. But it's not my day, it's the moment. I just don't feel that good about myself. Did I make breakfast? No, we're having it right now. Snacks? Fuck, I don't have fucking, cinnamon. Poor guy, eggs getting cold. Oh yeah, I'm used to eating cold food. I remember when I used to talk to you about how to water gun and wanted to get not the day of the moment. Yeah, that's it. It's literally, there's only high state of frequency Alex and there's low state of frequency Alex. That's it. Congratulations, Rob. I'm proud of you. Do you vape or smoke? No, my vice was never, like, I've drank, I've done drugs, I've overate, I procrastinated, I've done porn. Like, my biggest vice was just constant pornography and lust. That was my biggest thing. So your thing was vaping, your thing might be alcohol, your procrastination, whatever might need. Mine was just constant. I love women. I love porn, all these things. So that was my biggest thing that I had to push away. Feeling low the last 2 days, I don't know why. What are you fucking doing to fucking feel high, bro? Did you work out yesterday? Did you work out the last 2 days? Or did you hope that things were just gonna get better by thinking better? What do you do with feeling behind in life? If you ever feel like that, you only feel behind in life because you're comparing yourself to that. Go look at a third world country, as someone who's 23 in a third world country who only has one pair of shoes, living at their parents and doesn't really have a job. Go look at Colombia, go look at Brazil, go look at all these places, kids your age who don't even really have a job or making $4 a day, okay? You're only behind because you're comparing yourself to people on social media who are driving the Lambos, who are living in Miami, right? Go compare yourself to kids in the third world country. How far ahead you are compared to them. Where to move if it's so dangerous everywhere? It's only dangerous because you're afraid of dying, right? But I get it, you're a woman, right? But you're scared of dying. You're just scared of dying. You're scared like, well, this happens. Then you're just going to be living your whole life in fear, right? That's it, man. So understand that. Like, don't compare yourself to this. Compare yourself to what you did yesterday and how can you improve today? Be proud of your wins. Stack wins. Stack fucking wins. And you'll notice that how much better your day gets. Not because things changed in the day, but simply because you raised your level of vibration. Comfort with home, my family, and public without losing myself. Chino, build confidence, motherfucker. Build confidence. You only have conflict because you're having conflict within yourself. Right? You only have conflict because you have conflict within yourself, bro. You understand that? The fuck are you doing to feel good about it? You want everybody else to change. You want your family to change. You want the public to change. They're not the issue. You're the issue. I want to stay here. I want to move to Europe. And you are right. Just do it, Nelly. Nelly, this is what I would do if I were you. If you want to move to fucking Europe, go on Google. Go find forums of girls who travel to Europe. There's girls traveling to Europe all the time. Go make friends with like 3 or 4 different girls who are going to travel to Europe. Be friends with them and watch each other's backs. Make friends with them. Too early to be yelling? Motherfucker, it's not early when you've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. It's too early for you because my boy, my SpongeBob, me boy, you just woke up. You just woke up, you're like, no, I'm waking up and you're getting yelled at. Damn, yeah, motherfucker. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Right, yeah. Right, bro, love yourself and everything. Yeah, of course, bro. Come to South Africa. I have a friend who lives in South Africa. Alright, we got blueberries. We have no coffee. We have our huevitos. We have our huevitos with our coconut oil. What else we got? We have no coffee. We only have water. Water! It's crazy. What time did you go to sleep? Last night I went to bed at... Last night, I think I went to bed at 10, like 10:15. Damn, it's too early, man. Too early when you don't know what your purpose in life is, motherfucker. Do you understand? You think I woke up at 3 o'clock because of me? You think I woke up at 3 o'clock because of me? I woke up at 3 o'clock so I can get closer to God and then bring you guys all the great news he was telling me. What was your mindset shift? I started hanging around people who really just became more disciplined. I just disciplined myself more. And I had people discipline me. I worked with a couple mentors, right? How do you build confidence? You keep your word. You get in better shape. How do you get in better shape? You work out, you eat better. You start to work out, you start to eat better, you start to feel better, you start to look better, you build your confidence. Confidence is the byproduct of consistent implementation of what you said you were going to do. All right, I wasn't always born this way. Examples of your discipline: waking up early, right? Waking up. I've had coaches my whole life. My dad coached me in baseball. I had a boxing coach. I had a wrestling coach. Okay, one thing that makes a man very confident in himself is really, number one, getting in shape, getting stronger. When you get stronger as a man, you build confidence. When you start to do 15 push-ups, then 20 push-ups. Wow, I just did 20 push-ups. I've never been able to do 20 push-ups. Then from there, I started learning how to fight. When you get punched in the face, and when you punch another man in the face, right? You start to realize this is self-defense. This is fighting. Like, you build confidence when you step out of the ring. That's something that built my confidence. Is going inside the ring, getting punched, punching someone, and realizing it's not that bad. So that built my confidence. Wrestling, right? Wrestling built my confidence. I had a coach. I had a weightlifting coach. I had a bodybuilding coach. I had a business coach. What do teachers and coaches make you do? They make you do things you don't want to do, but for the greater good. If you're a parent, what do you make your child do? You make your child do things you know is good for them, but they don't always want to do it. No one's born disciplined. You get disciplined and you become disciplined. So don't think I'm this special fucking person. My mom didn't work out. My dad didn't really work out. I was disciplined by people, and I continue to hire people to discipline me. Because when you pay people to discipline you, they make you do the things that you know you should be doing. Were there times you weren't confident? When I was younger, before the age of 12, yeah, because I didn't work out, I didn't have a girlfriend, I didn't have many friends. Yeah. Yeah. One practical strategies might just can I use to develop self-mastery and maintain? Chino, motherfucking Chino. Chino, how old are you, bro? I like these questions, though. Yeah, they're not bad. What, motherfucker, I told you. Drop the vices. What drives me? Purpose and alignment. Purpose and alignment. Q, man, what? Purpose and alignment. I don't like all these ads. I was okay, then what the fuck? Purpose and alignment. Brother, I'm at peace when I'm doing this. I'm at peace when I'm moving forward. You know all that negative self-talk. You know all those negative thoughts, those imaginary evils that you get, all the anxiety you get. That's because you're not in alignment with what you should be doing. I've been there. I hate feeling that way. I hate feeling like, what am I doing? What if this doesn't work out? All these negative thoughts. Whenever we're in that, it's because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And so, I don't want to live there. I want to live in accordance to my purpose, in alignment with the difficult things that I should be doing. Where he started, yeah, 100%, bro. Like, when I was 16, I found out about him. And that's what I do with my community. Right? That's what I do with the Doberman's Den, which is a community. YouTube. If you like what I say, you can go to my YouTube description, my YouTube channel. You can click there and you find my school community. To be a 22 coach mentor. I'm about to be 22 coach. Nice, brother. Right? Say negative thoughts of the devil. They're the coiled serpent. Exactly. They're the coiled serpent. That's it. Let me take all this stuff to the room, and we'll also bring out the whiteboard. Type of love. Yeah, my food's cold, but I don't care. It's worth it. And I used to be so confident when I was younger. I'm now 26. Motherfucker, you're still young! I let myself go 11 days off the vape right now. I just started working out again. Thanks for inviting me. Keep at it. Yeah, of course, brother. And if you don't want to do it yourself, if you want to be a part of a community that's also doing the same, staying sober, go to my YouTube description. Check out the Doberman's Den. Check out the Doberman's Den. Just check it out. See if you like it. Thank you, Bubble. Yeah, I mean, like, I remember when I first got my neck tattoo, I got it because I almost fucking died, and I feel like God saved me. And I always knew I wasn't gonna work for anyone anymore. Like, I had my gym at the moment, but I always knew I wasn't gonna like be an employee anymore. Yeah, I just knew because I knew what I had to offer. I knew what I had to offer. You know, I knew what I had to offer was valuable because it was valuable to me. You see what I'm saying? I know what I have to offer is valuable because it's valuable to me. It's what's changed my life. It's what's helped me navigate through life's difficulties. And that's why I consistently preach about this. You know, I preach about this because I know in my heart, I know I do good for people. I know if people work with me, I'll change their life. Because everything that I've done has changed my life. You know, the mindset, the mind, body, and soul, the daily habits, the way we think, getting rid of the vices. All these things are simply have improved my life. And I know, if we get you to do this, we get you to be sober, get back in alignment, your life will change. How can it not? And like, that's my goal. That's it. Good morning. What's up, Bubble? Yeah. Is he still bullying us? Sarah, get out of here. I'm not bullying you. I'm loving you. This is love. Did you ever do drugs? Fuck yeah, I did drugs. You name them. I did every drug except meth and cocaine. For sure. Do you have any advice on loneliness? Yeah, produce. If you're lonely, it's because you're not helping people. I used to watch boxing MMA. I don't watch it as much. Man, it's like nearly midnight. Catch you. See you. Right? Skincare, just don't fucking eat shit, bro. It's Colombia. Yeah, so I've done them. I've done them all, and they're fun as shit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Was Molly fun? Yes. Cocaine, not as much, right? Weed, things like that. It's fun. But you know what's fucking not fun? The come down. The come down's horrible. Help people not feel lonely. Become part of a community and do more for people. You're only lonely because you're thinking about yourself. You're only lonely because you're thinking about yourself. I don't have anyone around me. I don't really have anyone to hang out with. Go do something for the world. Right? Go do something for the world. Like, if you feel lonely, then go help people. What's the coke down like? I just don't like it. That's it. Like, I think about me. I'm with my dog all day. And what I get my social my social presence with you guys. I get on here and I post content, I go live. I share what's worked for me. I focus on giving and giving and giving after I've taken care of myself. And simply by the law of compensation, I'm compensated. Right? I love you all too. But, like, yeah, I enjoy being alone too. But as soon as the feeling of loneliness was, we think the solution is to be part of a group or go part of a. No. You have to obviously be with yourself, but I also believe loneliness loneliness comes from the fact of not being on your purpose. I don't take any pre-workout. I fucking had a cup of coffee this morning. This is simply a byproduct of scripture, of alignment, of the work, of the workout, of the meditation, of producing. This is simply what it is, right? And also gratitude. Because gratitude is the key to infinite intelligence. Napoleon Hill talks about that. And Think and Grow Rich and Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. When you have massive amounts of gratitude, especially upon waking up, right? You tap into infinite intelligence. Okay? You tap into the intelligence and now you're just an antenna. Nikola Tesla said he never invented anything. He never came up with ideas. Nikola Tesla, who invented pretty much electricity, said he never came up with ideas. He said, I tapped into a frequency. And the ideas came to me. He's like, I don't believe that we create ideas in our mind. I believe that we tap into a frequency and we're gifted the ideas. And so in the morning, early morning, 3:40 in the morning, I'm tapped in. Then I get that fucking workout in there and I raise my frequency through scripture, through the workout, through helping people. And now I'm up here. And now my mind, look, this is quantum physics. This is all quantum physics. Now my mind is tapped in to the highest states of frequency. Most people operate here. I'm operating from here. So then I gather all this information and then I distribute it, giving you the messages that I found from being in such a high state of frequency, which the highest state of frequency is authenticity, gratitude, joy, love, abundance. And you earn your way there. It is not fact quantified. It is. Look at Dr. Joe Dispenza, bro. Dr. Joe Dispenza, right? This all comes from studying. What angers me is lack of direction. Why do people think coffee is bad for you? Because people are fucking dumb. What? I'm not going to clear through the scriptures of Jesus. I am. It doesn't matter. No, how do I don't know. I didn't wake up like this. Why'd I eat like that? Because I do. Same way you do have instead of, yeah, 100%. You'll see that a lot. You'll see that a lot on YouTube. No. He didn't in fact not wake up like that. He didn't in fact know it. No, I didn't. I fucking put gel in my hair. Like, there's so many aspects to me. There's so many facets to me. What's your background? Soy colombiano y salvadoreño. My mom's from Colombia, my dad's from El Salvador. Okay, Lala. Don't just think about it, act on it, bro. If I gave you something to think of, go check out my community and see what it's about. I'm from Morocco and Persian. Nice, brother. That's actually a good mix. And straight student or... Fuck no. I was a C and D student, a college dropout. Fuck school. Even though I have my communities on school. I don't like the way they teach. I don't like the way they teach. Go to the link in my bio. It's called the Doberman's Den. It's this brand. Mine's from Ecuador though. Nice. So yeah, if you go to yeah, like this is it. You can watch that video there, right? But this is it. It's called the Doberman's Den. So if you go to like, let's say, if you go to, right? So if you go to like the TikTok, right? Yeah, but it's pretty much here, right? We have 11 members right now. This Doberman's Den, right? We have the count like this morning at 6 a.m. This morning at 6 a.m. was like the burpee class, right? You can go to if you go to my profile and you click on school right here, the link in my bio, it'll take you to this, and you can watch the whole about me, what we're about, and how it works, and the burpees, right? And this is it. Yeah, and in the community we have like, so today's daily's win is 23 burpees to 123. The cures and all, today's 25 yesterday was 25 burpees and 60-second plank. And if we look at the comments, it's like done, let's go, done, done. So we have people doing like the daily workout, and then like this was today. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. So this was today where I was, it was 19 minutes. So I put a 19-minute video this morning. I was doing the burpees. So you can do today's burpees. I did 123 burpees in 20 minutes. And so like I talked in between sets. I'll talk. Right? In between sets, I'll talk. I'll give my wisdom. Because every time, the more burpees I do, the higher I get, the more information I download. And so you'll notice like in that, and so you can do it. So I record it, I post it. So if you can't show up for class was at 6 a.m. this morning. If you can't show up for class, it's still there. I wonder when he talked. What's up? I'll show YouTube too. YouTube. This is the community that I was just talking about. Right? This is the community I was talking about. This is Doberman's Den. Right? This is the Doberman's Den. Right? Focus on the discipline hour. The link is in my bio. The link is in the YouTube description. Yeah, my goal is to grow this. I want to grow this. I want to make sure the goal is to like do like 7 days sober, 30 days sober, 60 days sober, 90 days sober, 120 days sober. And by that, simply by that, your life is going to get better. Mind, body, and soul. What gives me my spark is doing things that I feel good about. I know, Decca, I get that told all the time. Is doing things I'm proud of. I feel good right now because I woke up at 3, I read scripture, I spoke to someone that I care about, that I'm building a relationship with. I went and I went on a walk with my dog. I walked my dog, I did my burpees, I made a podcast, and now I'm here. And then I meditated for 10 minutes. So it's like I did all that before fucking 8 a.m. Think about that. How can I not feel good about myself? Now I'm here giving it to you guys. Now I'm a leading example of how you can feel if you apply these daily habits. And that's what my community is all about. So if you want to feel better, if you want to stop struggling with devices, if you want to stop struggling with the constant regressing, the procrastination, come and check out my community. And here we are, just getting a workout started. Here you are learning from me. Learning from me. No, 31. No. You love sleeping because you don't really love... You're young, bro. Boo, how old are you? 21, 22, maybe 19? I guarantee you're like 21, 22, or 19. Watch. How much you want to bet? Maybe 23. The term cheating to shining up becoming Jesus. I work 12 shifts, but I start my day at 1 p.m. I hit the gym. How old are you? I work 12-hour shifts. Brother, I work 16-hour shifts. Yeah. You like sleeping because it's about you. It's not about me. It's not about me though, bro. That's the thing. Of course, bro. Attitude of gratitude, bro. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it, bro. I work for myself, bro. Right? I work for myself. I write my own checks. For breakfast, or should I scramble it? It doesn't matter. Boiled, scrambled, raw, you name it. Good morning, everybody. Now we eat the cream of rice. It's just cream of rice. What's cream of rice? It's just rice, but cream-wise. Right? Imagine getting rice and fucking putting it in a liquid form. And now it's ingrained. Certain days they really get horse. Johnny, chill out, Johnny. That's unbelievable, the tattoo. Hi, Laura. My grandson will be here shortly. Have an awesome day. Thank you for you. Liz, I'll add you on my Facebook. You say it's hard to start changing in your 30s. I would say, yeah, because you're more prone to be who you are, who you've been for for the last fucking 20 something years. Yeah. You become like Dr. Joe Dispenza said, by the time you're 35, it's like fucking difficult. Only through trauma or very painful experiences will you change. Right? And I believe that. Like, bro. When you as well, Matty boy. When I failed in Miami, when I lost everything in Miami pretty much, and I went broke. And I had to move back home for like 2 weeks until I found a place to live. I remember when I was packing all my shit and leaving. I thought to myself, no fucking wonder why people quit. Like, no wonder people quit. Like, when you hit rock bottom, you're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's just like, dude, it's hard to keep going. Because I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? I was 30 years old. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, when you lose everything, you're like, damn, but to start over again? Fuck. And yeah, they say it. Oh, fuck, you're starting over with experience. But it's easier said than fucking done. You're left with nothing now, you know? And so then I realized, like, you have to have such, 30, yeah. You have to have such a mindset of like, well, I'm not going to go back. Right? What am I going to do? Get a job? Fuck that. I'd rather kill myself. I'd rather fucking sleep in someone's couch than get a job. I'll find a way to make it work. You know, I'll build myself back up. And I did. I built myself back up. And then starting, I lost everything. I fucking went into more debt. I had no debt, money in the bank, and then I came down, debt, no money in the bank. I'm like, fuck! I had no place to live too. I had to go live with my mom and her fiance, my grandma, for like 2 weeks. Until I found a place to live. Sir, go shirtless, please. No, get out of here, Brian. I didn't start doubting because, again, it's a moment, right? It was a moment. It was just a moment. I stopped working at 31. I love working. Doing what you do, you make good money. Are you satisfied because of I work for a company? Yeah, dude. I love what I do. I love what I do. I take care of people. People pay me, and I transform their lives. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, these are just some of my people that I've changed. These are some of my clients. I'll show you my website. Yeah, these are some of my clients. Will I have kids? I'll have kids within a year. Yeah, I'm gonna have my first kid within a year. The next year, I'm gonna have my first kid. Yeah, but I had different habits. But I had different habits. I got into a relationship, right? Are you listening to, where are they? What are their names? I don't know. The song's called Ketamine. The song's called Ketamine. Yeah, it's called Ketamine. With a girl that you get to know in a year. Sure. So you're shooting the club up from now on? No. I'm seeing a girl right now, and she might be the one that has my child. Oh snap! Huge win loss, man. Yeah, bro, I'm the best at this. It's all mindset. I'm the best at it. If you're ever looking for someone online like a real coach, I'm the best one. Look, my level of success. What is success for me? Fitness, finance, my relationship, and spiritually, right? You know? What are your requirements when you date after a lot of years experience? Alignment. Still retention? No, bro. My retention ended after 4 months. It's messing up my money. What's your advice? If it's messing up your money, then it's because, number one, you're not happy spending the money on the woman. Number one. Number two, she's just not the woman you want to be spending the money on. That's it. The relationship shouldn't be ruining your finances if it's a woman you actually like. You want to care for her. You want to take care of her. And she wants to, then you guys can also talk about that, right? But if you're like, oh, it's ruining my money being in a relationship, then you don't really like the girl. You really don't like her. And if you're struggling, just be honest with her. I know where girls are using a guide depending on what you flex. Yeah. I feel like money and going to the gym but doing cocaine on site. No, bro. No, you know it's not. Because you're still looking for something. What do you recommend with finances? I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I'll risk it all. I'll go down to zero. I'll risk it all on me. I'll bet it on myself. Like, that's the thing. My financial thing is like, I invest in assets. I'm the biggest asset there is at the moment. You know, what do you mean depends on your flex? I can only give you my experience. I've never had much money, right? I've never really had, okay? The only thing I had, like growing up, like I had decent, but I was not rich and things like that, but I had a car, I had a place to live. I didn't always have a place to live. I lived at my mom's house for a while. But then I had my own spot. I had my own spot. I had my gym. I worked for myself. I still fucking had my Toyota Corolla. But what mattered was my charisma and my fire, you know? Yeah, I'm all in or not. Yeah, like that's the thing. I'll give you another right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm 31. Right? Yeah. And they're using you for your flex charisma? No, they were never using me. They were never using me, bro. Right? I never was worried about that girl using me. My girl's good looking. I like her. I'm going to keep her around.
right? Like, so I don't get the point. I mean, either. I don't really understand. Oh, she's using you. What do you mean she's using you, right? Are you guys having fun? Like, are you having fun or not? What's the macro on the bowl? I have to put it in my calculator. It's like 60 grams of cream of rice, and like maybe like 70 grams of blueberries. Using for attention. Are you having fun? That's the only way I can look at it. Are you enjoying your time? Girls want the attention though. Are you enjoying your time? That's the only way I can look at it. If you're not enjoying your time, why are you hanging out with her? Doesn't make sense. Whose fault is that? Using for you for money, whose fault is that? Right? And I don't even know how I don't even know how that feels when a girl's using you for money. I don't even know how that feels. I don't think I ever had a girl ever use me for money. Use me for attention until she gets what she wants. The guy wants. Well, what do you want? I don't really. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Like, you buying her stuff and things like that, and you're like feeling like, oh, why is she making me buy stuff? She can't make you do anything, bro. At the end of the day, you swipe the card. You put the money down. She can't use you without your permission. So don't blame the girl, blame yourself. Like, I'll pay for coffee, I'll pay for dinner. I'll pay for the gas. I don't care. If I'm having a good time with you, what's the issue? I don't get it. Does that make sense? Even if it's not your golden. I've had like 5 girlfriends in my whole entire life. I've had like 30, 40 situationships. No one can use you unless you allow them. Yeah. Like, I'm there. No way. No. You don't split the bill. It's cream rice. You don't split the fucking bill. You fucking pay for the bill. Who gives a fuck? Why the fuck are you gonna split the bill? That's so dumb. Good morning, what's up? Why? And it's not even about her. It's about you. What kind of man do you want to be? Do you want to be the man that splits the bill, or do you want to be the man that pays it? Fuck it. And like, here's the thing, right? Like, it's not like I've always been in a position financially. No, fuck, dude, go to coffee. Go work out. Go for a walk. Go cook her food. Like, I've never taken out a girl on a date to go eat dinner. Never. Never. I either go to the park, coffee, right? Or we spend like a week talking. Oh, Dixie, Dixie, you'll enjoy this. Dixie, hold on. Dixie, you'll enjoy this. No, after like we had a meal the other day, right? And coffee to me is 10 times better than I took her to go to the movies one time, yeah. But all right, chill. You're done. You'll be happy. You're religious? No, I'm not religious. Brother, Dixie, you're gonna be proud. You're gonna be. Hold on, let me No, but I do practice like G's and things like that. Dixie, you'll be proud of you, brother. Dixie's gonna be fucking proud of me. I put this. This is the other day. This is on her Ring camera. This was on her Ring camera the other day. Yeah. This is on her Ring camera. I gotta show them. I gotta show people. She sent me that video. I'm like, oh fuck, that's cute as fuck. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, we met. What race? I don't even know that. How'd you meet? So, I found her on What's Up, Sal? I found her on Hinge, but we never matched. And then I found her on Instagram, and I just followed her. And then she sent me a message. Yeah. And then she sent me a message, and then we hit it up from there. And she get into acting. No. She engaged, but no, she lives in Orlando. What time is it? 9:20. Okay. The West Side. But yeah, that's how we And then I went and got. Listen. Okay. Listen. Listen. Oh, finally in the street. Yeah, she's great. She's Brazilian. Any fight stories? A couple. She gave me this thing. I gave her a Colombian bracelet, and she gave me a little Brazilian thing. Yeah, a little Brazilian. So tell me, do you ever go cage fighting? You ever go cage fighting? No, not cage fighting. That's no point, bro. Right? So I'm Portuguese. Bro. Portuguese. I ain't even talking to her. I don't know. 2 weeks? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, we talk every day. I might go see her today. No. I need to teach a lesson. Happy with what y'all got brewing? Fuck yeah, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. She's great. She independent, would you say? Yeah, she takes care of herself. Yeah. Yeah. She does her own thing. She's from Brazil. Don't get distracted. Never. I don't get distracted. I don't get distracted at all. Okay. I don't get distracted at all. She's awesome. There's this one. Is this? Yeah. Super cute. Yeah. Super cute. Super cute. Super cute. Super cute. Super cute. Oh, super cute. Super cute. Yeah, dude, I said fuck that, dude. I can't, dude. I didn't want to. No, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to. No. Right. 300%. Yeah, I said fuck that, dude. I didn't want to. I said I was going to, but then I realized, fuck it, what's the point? I'm trying to have a kid. Yeah, not dating it. No, I'll probably ask her to be my girlfriend soon. I'll probably ask her to be my girlfriend soon. The Brazilians, man. Like 2 weeks. Beginnings of June. What's the date? May? June? Bro, it's moving fast. Listen, I've had enough experience with women to know when I find a good woman and when I don't find a good woman. I've had so much experience with women, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, you move forward. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you keep moving forward. Friends got married in 7 months, still together for 30 years. Nice. I know it's gonna be a big piece. My back. Bro, my parents met in Miami. Within 2-3 weeks, my mom was pregnant. And then within a month, my mom and dad got married. They lasted 20 years in marriage. So really, it just all depends, man. It all depends. Miley, what up? What up? All right, so we'll teach a small little lesson. What lesson can we teach today? Yeah, I was fucking going off. I got married within 5 months. She's my soulmate. I fucking love that, Sal. And now you have 2 kids. She's Christian. I don't think she's Christian. I think she just believes in Jesus, right? A lesson on loyalty. Get out of here, my little EJK. You never even shot your shot. Get out of here. She shot her shot. Let me put it this way. She shot her shot. Right? Do you understand that? Or you don't know she's actually older than me. Right? She's actually older. You think you're a little guy? Now I am. Before I wasn't. I was not low before. Is long hair may come back? I don't fucking know. I usually grow it out. Like I gotta get like trimmed up, but I usually grow it out. Yeah. Did corn make you not be loyal? Yeah. Corn options made me fucking not be loyal. What are you doing? What? Oh, dude, Molly, bro, for sure. It's not even a question, bro. It's not even a question, bro. You know what it's like to be Roland? Roland is the best. Really, Alex? Yeah, bro. Roland was the best, dude. Just the come down's horrible. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. If you've never done Molly, you have to do it at least once. Do I advocate for drugs? Yes. You should do it at least once. Really, Alex? Yeah, because I wouldn't be who I am if I never did it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be who I am if I never did it. That's just the honest truth. I'm being real. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Why would I lie to you guys? Right? I had some of the best time I've ever done Addy or bars either. I've done Addy once and like it. Well, please don't, y'all. No, get out of here. Like, if you've never done it, like, motherfucking go to a festival. Everyone should go to a festival once. Everyone should go to a festival once. Right? Because, like, you got to go to a festival and enjoy and figure out, find things out. You know? Let me know if you're still here, YouTube. Deaky once and was slipped jail task. Said, what the fuck is Freaky Deaky? What, in Las Vegas? I went to Las Vegas too. I did some in Las Vegas too, actually. Yeah, I went to Forbidden Kingdom. Yeah, this is like a festival I went to. Yes. Yeah, like I had fun. I had a rave babe. There was a girl I would always go with. Yeah, there was a girl I always went with. Yeah. The girl I always went with. I would always go to a festival with her. I would always go to a festival with her. Yeah, always. I have a fucking Modelo in my hand, bro. I had a Modelo in my hand. Was that a Modelo? Yeah, motherfucking had a Modelo in my hand. Wait, you know, girl. Yeah, no, yeah, she's great. I loved her. She's awesome. That was fucking still dice, bro. Always in shape, bro. Always in shape. Always in shape. Always in shape, bro. Always in shape, bro. Always in shape. No, bro, you are Iranian. Come get out of here. No. Always in shape, bro. Because that paid off, man. Being in shape always paid off, dude. I understand all the things on the show. No, I don't, actually. Thoughts on Planet Fitness? It works. Planet Fitness is fine. You know what? I was thinking about that earlier today. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to fucking talk about that right now. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, check this out. I don't like to price compare. I don't like doing the price and comparing things a lot. But I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about that earlier, so I'm going to talk about it. Okay, I need to talk about this. But now I might, listen, I might move to Brazil. All right, I might move to Brazil. That's the thing. I'm just not afraid to do shit, bro. I think that's another thing I'm really proud of myself. I'm not really afraid to do anything. Like in a sense, like I might move to Brazil. If me and this girl work out, I might move to Brazil for like a year. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Why not? Why not, bro? Okay. Planet Fitness, okay? Okay. Let me explain. Okay, I would still pick up and move to Brazil. Yeah, I mean I can. I have nothing holding me back. As long as I can take my dog, as long as I can take Leon, I'm not tied to anywhere. That's the most beautiful thing. I don't have a family yet. I might make my first child in Brazil. Okay. I might like JK shit. Come with us. Come with us, my JK. Okay, back to the girl's question. Planet Fitness. Okay, Planet Fitness. Let me give you my thoughts on Planet Fitness.